Hello and welcome back to Round 2 lead card coverage from the 2022 Jonesboro Open, presented by Play It Again Sports and powered by Prodigy. You're watching the Disc Golf Pro Tour on JomezPro with your buddies Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
Halfway through the event, and your leader thus far, Alden Harris, holding on, not just holding on, but playing very well. 3 under on this front 9. Easier of the two nines, I would say.
And look at that, Kevin and Alden tied on every hole.
Every single hole so far. Pretty interesting to see that through 9 holes, continue that streak. Gannon, that unfortunate triple bogey on 6. See if he can turn things around here on the back 9. Eagle McMahon also has a little bit of work to do to get back in the mix.
Hole 10, par 3, 360 feet. Get over that log on the right. Don't come in with too much speed because the green does get fast. You're going to see sidearm flexes sometimes, mid-range, late flips like Eagle here.
I really like the backhand turnover.
That is stable.
Yeah, that's not going to have enough angle. All it needs is just the influence of flat to maybe a slight bit of Anheuser, and that hill's going to bank you towards the basket every time. But if it comes in with Heiser, it's not going to work for you.
Look at this beauty. Oh, ooh. Go in.
Come on.
Slow down.
Oh, whoa.
Ripper. To go past the basket and making that angle with the backhand, that's a beautiful shape and a slightly unfortunate result.
A little too low, perhaps.
Yeah.
Good skip.
Yeah, getting over the log. That'll be 37 feet for Kevin. Into that little headwind breeze that might be a tricky putt, the way he likes to really zip them.
Just needs to slow down as well. That little branch will help, but that's a better putt. I think you'd rather have that one than the one that Kevin's about to putt over there.
I would agree with that, coming back up the hill away from the headwind. And you can see the difference between Gannon round 1 and Gannon round 2. He had a lot more hyzer angle and got that big skip down the hill. As Kevin makes his way down the hill a bit.
Yeah, not a gimme coming back now.
Okay, sit. Gannon usually pretty true on those steppers, off the mark that time.
I liked it. I thought he had it. Just kind of dropped right out of the hand. Don't change nothing about that putt, Gannon.
Kevin with a nice delivery for the par. And we're going to have a star par here on 10.
Party.
A little party.
Hole 11 is a par 4 coming in at 560 feet. You'd like to throw a right-hand backhand through this gap with as much height as you're comfortable with to try to swing around this second corner as far as possible. Right around here where the drone is the ideal landing zone, allowing you to throw a high turnover or forehand into the green. It's always a blind shot, and that corner is pretty serious if you come up short.
Is this the easiest hole in the course?
No, it's not even close. It's the 11th.
Really? That is mind-boggling to me. I guess there is the little chipper hyzer back here.
There's a lot of holes that play over par, and then there's a lot that play in this 0.6 area. Like 0.64 was 7 and 8 back-to-back. They were tied for the third easiest. So there's a lot right around that range where it feels like you gotta give yourself a chance on these ones. On the day this windy, people are still going low in these holes. I need to too.
I haven't seen Alden play the Oh no!
What?
It went to space.
That?
Oh no! Oh good.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Absolute moonshot
that
from
was
Kevin
in space.
Jones. That was hovering. That was in the air for so long.
Why'd he do that?
I cannot understand. I don't know what he was attempting. Was he trying to go hyzer over everything?
Was he trying to ace it?
Oh my goodness.
He saw Dickerson play yesterday, and he's like, I think I could get there from the tee.
Yeah.
Where is he even lying for his second shot? I don't know, really.
Well, farther back or
Yeah,
closer than Eagle.
Eagle.
And Eagle, pretty standard sidearm hyzer.
Okay, so he just came up a little short with all that height.
Weird.
Man, that hang time. Oh, and see, there's that corner rearing its head. You go in there. He didn't go in, so he's going to be okay. In there, you could make a bogey from about 60 feet away if you're in the wrong spot.
All right,
Say that about so many holes out here.
We haven't seen the
Whoa.
Alden sidearm yet, but that was good. That was a good little escape shot.
That looked like a get out of jail type of stability. Very, very unstable release with hyzer, and it was already on its back by the time it hit the ground. And pretty stock little forehand pitch hyzer for Gannon.
Little work to be done here. This can get pretty tricky. Good shot.
Chance to be the only birdie. Pretty surprising.
Yeah, somewhat like hole 7 with Eagle collecting the only birdie on the card. That's going to be 3 pars and 1 birdie on 11. Like you said, Nate, that's a bit of a shock. This is one we normally end up donating $25 to charity on, but maybe somewhere else on the course.
Gannon gets it to 1 under par.
There's that little fight back.
Yeah, only 3 back of Alden right now. Or 4 back.
Looking at hole 12, par 4, 655 feet with the OB area cutting through the middle of the hole. You've got to make a decision to go either big or very short. I think all these guys are going to go all the way across in one and try to get as far up that hill as they can to set up what is usually a blind approach to a very, very sloping green.
And the choice that these guys have got to make is, do I want to go fast into this green with angle, or do I want to go very slow and smooth? If you want to go slow and smooth, then you really try to bite off as much as you can off this tee. But there's something to be said about having a lot of force coming down with an overstable disc that's on its way out of steam. So there's 2 different schools of thought on the approach, which is more important than the drive in some ways, as long as you stay in bounds.
Needs to get past that tree. Yo.
Whoa.
Smacking it down a little bit, but that shouldn't be out of range still. That's a turnover all day for Alden.
Yeah, that's well in range, but fortunate there. I don't think he probably liked that line very much.
Kevin get the flip up flat, and that's going to be nicely up there with Gannon and Eagles. Those are all 3 great shots. Alden's got a little bit of work in front of him. Aside from Masters Cup, this is one of the slopier greens we have on tour.
There's a couple of them on this course. This one being the chief among them, I'd
Yes.
say. But there's at least like 6 or so on this course that are pretty treacherous.
Really makes you think on this was otherwise just an absolute no thought type of distance becomes a very fun little, how do I manipulate this angle? Am I going to go backhand and hyzer, forehand hyzer? If you go forehand hyzer, you have to, oh, look at that roll.
Man.
That is unfair. He played that with the exact angle, stability, and everything, and I don't know how he got that extra roll out. That was wild. I really like the backhand Anheuser play, though, as you see Eagle play it perfectly without the bad luck that Kevin just received.
What a tool to be able to throw it that far, to just have almost a little standstill throw putt.
He's a nice guy. He's not that much of a tool.
Yeah, I was thinking there's two ways you can hear that.
But no, I totally agree with you.
Oh. So Kevin missing that one low. Gannon getting the birdie. Not liking something about it, but either way, he's going to walk to the next tee with the birdie 3 and back-to-back birdies now, and he's 2 under on the round. And like we said, just like Macbeth in round 1 after that double-double stretch, he had that triple on 6, and he's slowly fighting his way back. It's hard to fight back when the wind is blowing this severely.
When you're on top of that hill right above the basket on 12, and you just kind of look around you at the hugeness of this course,
It's wild.
For me, I just sort of think, let me just take a second to appreciate the people that mowed this.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's just a job that it could keep you up at night. It's like, it's daunting to even imagine taking care of all the acreage they have here.
I hadn't even thought of that aspect of it, but my goodness, you were so right about that.
It's just, I mean, it's got to have the record for the most grass of any course. You know, it's just so big and open, and there's so much room in between the holes.
Blue Valley says, hold my beer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold my lawnmower.
Just a little bit caught there from Eagle, so he's not going to be up there in birdie position. Looks like we're going to see the hyzer line. Ooh, this has got potential.
I like this.
Need to avoid a roll away.
Get one more scoot and roll.
Very nice.
Root scoot and boogie up the hill. He's going to be looking at the bird.
I feel like that's a perfect hole for Alden with his spinny form, catches the slope, gets that nice spin up the hill.
Yeah, look at Kevin saying,
Yeah.
we've tied on every hole so far.
Still.
So if you threw a good drive, I guess I'd better do it. Now they're going to have those fairly short putts to have a 14th straight hole taking the exact same score.
And word has it, these guys actually are aware of this by now. So they actually are totally tuned into this strange coincidence. I don't know if I've ever seen this long of a stretch.
They're talking about it right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think.
He's like, you better make it because
Yep.
I'm parked.
Yeah. Alden stepping up, and look at this guy go. 3 clear currently until Kevin, inevitably, because Alden made his putt, is going to make his.
Yeah.
But 2 clear. Yeah, okay. 2 clear of everyone on the card still. And we're on the back half of an Elite Series Disc Golf Pro Tour event. And this is his first round ever on Jomez. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that.
And he's 15 under bogey free.
Bogey free still. Wow. Par cleanups for Eagle and Gannon. Absolute dream hole 14. Par 3, 520 feet. Couple different ways to play it. You can play short. Don't think we're going to see that today. Everyone else is going to be going across and trying to hit this narrow gap downhill, probably 60, 70 feet from the tee, if not more. Such a fun shot to throw, but man, we have that right to left crosswind. This is going to be a difficult hole to attack right now.
Look at this shot.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's really nice, folks.
I need to adjust my attitude because you keep calling this a dream hole. This is a full nightmare hole for me.
I love this hole.
I need to learn to love it.
And I mean, I didn't do well on it today. I took the bogey, but when I step up on this hole, I think if I were to ever design a dream course,
Yeah, it is.
I would have something like this on it.
Does this cross? Yes.
Wow. Well, Alden was safe, so you could have already known the results
true.
of that.
But I guess that Kevin's going to have to throw something in because Alden's looking like he's thinking about a birdie. No, it's a phenomenal hole. It's just really hard.
When you don't see any lucky shots birdie this one, you have to hit such a narrow, specific line, even though it's wide open. Like, when do you get those two aspects coming together on a single hole?
And
very rare.
And we all love to throw it downhill.
It's just so much fun. You get to see full flight. You get to see how bad you messed up or how great you did it.
This is leaking left.
Well, in Nate's defense, we did play it in the craziest windy conditions ever, and at the end of this round, it has definitely calmed down, and it doesn't have those 30-mile-an-hour gusts at this point.
Look at this grenade coming up.
Oh, and is it I don't think it's a tilt. It's probably a splice.
I think probably splice.
Yeah, splice. So, Kevin Jones is loving the grenade play. Senior.
Oh, he almost did make it.
What does that mean for Alden?
He's going to make it and end the streak.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I was him. He's still got a huge butt. I mean, he's 50 or 60, I think.
All right, but at least hit metal. Come on, make this one.
Wow.
They're even playing the holes the same. Wow, this is actually really weird now.
Yeah, the wind really is down now.
That is so nice for them. Is it usually down right here, though? I mean, we'll see if the wind's down.
There's a little more coming through.
Yeah, we'll see if the wind's down when they're playing 16.
Yeah, and even 15 I felt was quite windy.
15, 16, and 17 are all in the open.
So gusty out there, too. You never know when it's going to be, like, kind of calm, and then you can hear it behind you kind of creep up, and then whoosh right past you.
That's right.
You're like, catch up to the card in front of me. Hurry up.
Second hardest hole to the easiest. 2.52 average. Right about the same average we had in round one.
I don't get how all the spike hyzers just the gradual hyzers on this just stick on the green.
It's still pretty soft ground.
Watch this.
Coming in with hot speed, and look at that, just collects.
Yep.
You're right.
Let me just stay here. You collect a birdie. We know what Kev's going to do then.
Well, regardless of what Alden did, this is a hole you just got to be taking the two.
You don't really want to be left with the putt that Kevin has, though. That is scary.
Yeah, and this wasn't always elevated. When it wasn't elevated, it even averaged lower. It was like a 2.35 type of average hole.
And got aced every year.
Especially in a not windy year.
Right.
I mean, this has been a little bit on the windier side.
Easily the windiest Jonesboro Open we've ever played.
Didn't one year like snow
It did.
on them?
Yeah. First round we got to the course and there was snow on the ground. Good putt from Gannon.
It's 3 under with a triple bogey.
I love it.
That's because he's maybe a top 10 player in the world.
Not maybe. He definitely is.
I would put him right around the
point. And he's getting better.
Yeah.
7 to 9 range right now.
Yeah, incredible.
Nate and I were talking about it yesterday, and we were like, he's the best that anybody's ever been at 16. Sam Farron's won the Worlds at 16, but back then in different
game.
Obviously different eras. I think his skill level is better than anybody's ever been at 16.
Yeah, it's hard to make that argument for anyone else. And there is our star frame, and there's that little bit of charitable donation. But yeah, you're hard pressed to come up with a better 16-year-old. There's been some prodigies in the past, no pun intended, but there has maybe not been somebody that's competed for as many Pro Tour titles. I mean, he was right there in the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships last year, making his way all the way to the finals.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we were all just talking about a young guy named Eagle McMahon that we couldn't believe how good he was for his age. And that's still true about him. But Gannon is 2 years ahead
Yep.
in that progression.
Right.
Same talks were about Anthony Barilla as well.
Absolutely.
He was very young, very talented, and he's very good. But at this point in time, Gannon might be better than AB.
Right.
Oh, I would say so. Yeah, certainly
At 16.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying just as put them side by side right now.
Yeah.
I'll take Gannon.
Yeah, consistency is on another level for sure.
Kevin, I don't know if he's too far left or in the right spot. Alden looks like he's in a decent spot, but maybe a little blocked off of the tree. The play here is to either go dead straight or really get left. Gannon's going for the dead straight play, and he might have a really good look for the eagle. That tee shot was blasted off. That was a really nice release.
Just kind of a smooth delivery down past the tree.
And don't
That's
be
incredible.
underneath it. If he's underneath it, you got very limited options. As you can see, Kevin just completely hemmed up behind it, having to play the jump putt.
That layup is so sketchy. So easy for the disc to get up and roll right into the water.
So Gannon's actually got to go for the forehand. I was mistaken. I thought that he was in line for the straight gap to the pin. And let's see what Alden has. He has the turnover play. He's going for the eagle.
Ooh.
Let's see what this There's so many ways to go.
we
B.
saw it.
Man.
We saw it.
Safe.
Yeah.
All right.
Fall down there.
That's a good break.
Very good.
He might have a putt down there, too. Looked like it might have hit that gap.
Certainly circle two.
So eagle was able to step through. Can this get through the pines? It does. So eagle will have the eagle look from right around the circle's edge.
Gannon hits the pine. Guardian's coming in. Kevin, I was worried about this. It looked like it could be a little left. That's gonna stay. Good. Tough spot. Kevin's so good at figuring out a way to give these runs, though. Yo.
Okay. Wow, folks.
I think it's over.
Alden with an eagle look, and Kevin at best going to tap in for par.
Oh, man. Just low right for eagle.
Birdie look for Gannon. Again. Right where he made his eagle putt in round one, another step putt. I guess that putt was from the knee in round one, but still, beautiful delivery. Another made jump putt for Gannon.
0 wobbles.
Yeah.
0 wobbles.
Uh-huh.
Get those wobbles out.
Alden off left side. Oh, that one hurts. Very well played. Still going to collect the birdie. That's a scary putt with that headwind coming back into your face, putting downhill, slope behind. Can be a little disorienting. A good collective breath there for Kevin and a nice delivery for the par.
Alden to 17, 3 shots clear of his competitors on this card.
The crowd was so spectacular today. Just the energy from you all was just amazing. I love you, Oregon!
Looking at hole 17, par 4, 660 feet. Technically a triple mando through the gate to start, but it's not really a factor. You'd like to throw a backhand flex shot here, something that's going to drift right early to keep you away from the OB, but finish left at the end to get you up near the OB line so that you have a play around the corner downhill to the green.
That overhead illustration beautifully shows you how that landing zone pinches the closer you get to that point where you want that disc to go down the hill and to the right. Alden, this is
Whoa, it got through everything.
Tight. Yeah, got through everything great. However, that right there, even though he's in the fairway, there's really no good line to the pin.
What?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You're off your rocker.
Yeah?
I think so. He got through he's through.
Okay. I apologize for being so dumb, Nate.
Not dumb, just insane.
Yeah, you're off your rocker.
Yeah.
Get back on your rocker.
Yeah, get back in
I'll
there.
get back rocking.
I really think he's in a fantastic
Okay.
spot. I mean, I think he got lucky.
There's
Talk
just a lot of those spots
somebody
on the right
else
side of the
off
fairway.
their rocker. If that misses that branch,
my
that's
Oh my.
going to the hole.
Wow.
And Party Hill is clapping, but they can't quite see what happened. That thing
Was clapping.
high. Yeah, that was clapping. That's right. That branch is a snapping.
I'm lost.
Well, Paul and I over here rapping.
That's through also.
What was that? Sneaky little guy.
Forehand cut roller, the only option
Yeah.
from here.
Really
Seen
is.
a lot of these this week.
Wow.
This is the best I've seen, I
Yes.
think. Yes, for without a doubt.
It's like, when do you want it to stand up? Do you want it to stand up, or do you just want it to get that U-turn shape?
Yeah, that's what you need from there,
I think you're right.
This is
Gannon.
getting away from him a little bit.
So easy to go long here. And back behind the pin, very few lanes to the basket.
Alden with nothing.
Oh, like, he got super far down there.
That's what I'm saying. He's like through everything.
Yeah, I'm just not going to hear Alden ever say that he doesn't throw far again, because regardless of what he got through, that's a long distance to clear just to get there.
Yeah, and I mean, this is his first round on Jomez. Safe to say he's going to watch this back. We are not hearing that from you anymore, Alden.
In his defense, I don't even know if he even said that. I think he was just saying.
Oh,
the
why'd you
lane-
hang me out like that?
I don't know. You went with it, and I
my.
felt bad. Oh,
He's just been reaming poor Alden, and he's ripped.
that is a great birdie.
Even though you don't throw far, nice putt. Like you're just crushing the poor kid.
Well, he was just saying this is a big course, and you don't have to throw
He
far
was-
to get to the landing zones. And I thought that he was saying
He was
something
saying
about
he was
himself.
a woodsy guy.
Yes.
He's an 18 under guy now.
Oh boy. I mean, just take away the 11 under for the first round, and a 7 under in these conditions is fantastic.
And he's still bogey free.
Wow. And if he can remain bogey free through 36 holes, that would be just
I mean, he's got to be the leader.
yeah, oh, for sure. I mean,
Oh,
an average
absolutely.
an average of 9 under in these conditions and this wind, yeah.
For a guy who doesn't really boom it,
Yeah.
like this is might be
Hardest
the
hole in the course,
best performance ever.
4.65 average, or this is a hard enough course to belong on Northwood Black.
Yes, this is about the oh no.
Middle,
Very
but
good.
very short.
Very good kick.
Yes.
That could kick left OB, could kick into a more awkward spot. He's right in the middle, so salvageable par potentially.
Yeah, I would say so.
Love this play if you got it.
Yeah, I think he's past the bad stuff. He's
Prime.
yeah, really good.
Man, everybody's got that big
I
sidearm.
know, man. Remember when this was just like a cool thing that only a couple people had, Nate? And people like Paul would be like, "Yeah, me too, guys," and he would throw his little sidearm, and we were like, "Yeah, it's getting better." Keep it up.
I was a professional before you, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm only kidding, buddy.
This is a little bit overturned for eagle. Does it sneak?
Yeah,
it does.
You like
First
that.
sidearm I ever saw you throw was 900 feet, though.
The last hole at Am Worlds.
All right,
Yeah.
this is an important shot.
Very
This is pretty nose up. There is OB over here.
Oh, look at that roll back in.
I think he did get pretty fortunate there. That stayed in barely.
Wow. Okay, and he gets 2 meters off the barbed wire, so that will give him a chance to at least look at an aggressive, long, probably in the 313 to 320 range to the pin still.
Wow, that is specific.
I just saw where that stake was. He was about 60 to 75 feet short of it. I don't know.
From where Kevin
Yeah,
is,
why did I
that,
say
that,
313? I don't know. That's stupid.
that is like a really far shot to get to the green.
Yeah.
It's playing 430 from there at least.
434.
With a 14-ish.
I don't know if I like
I
this.
hate it.
It needs height. You just
Yeah.
can't do it
That
low.
grass is just too gobbly. That's a word.
Gravity's undefeated, man.
Big shot for our leader.
Oh, he hates it.
Oh, you do not like seeing the 360 spin follow through.
Hit the tree.
Out.
Yeah. Okay, that bogey-free stretch is
Oh, man.
now over, and
He's got a low ceiling, tough putt from there.
maybe 50.
Lay it up.
For the double?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. Gannon, well played recovery. He's going to walk away with the easy par, which is a great score on 18.
Gannon fought today.
Yeah.
Very impressive. He fought big time. Depending on what Alden Harris gets here and what the other competitors are shooting, he's still kind of in the mix for a
Totally.
nice top 4 finish.
Might be in the hunt for the win still. Kevin off the right side for birdie. He cannot believe it. I don't know if he's upset that it didn't catch or that his disc didn't hyzer more, but either way, that's going to be a tap-in par. Alden, giving it.
Oh, no.
Sit down. Wow.
That's barely inbounds.
But that is a long, slow walk down here to clean up the double. No.
Triple bogey on the last.
You just wish that those bogeys were spread out throughout the course. You don't want them all happening at once on the last hole.
That's hard. Hard
That
to
is-
watch.
That's a tough one to take.
And he was
for
barely
Alden.
off. It's not like those putts were bad by any stretch of the
No,
imagination.
bad break to hit the
Yes.
right side and just stand up and go
Absolutely.
straight down the hill.
But, I mean, that could have gone OB so
Yeah,
easy.
That could have been a quadruple bogey. You're right. So we'll see if that'll cost him a spot on that lead group. He's going to drop down tied with Kevin Jones. Wow, I can't believe it. We just saw 2 triple bogeys on our card, but I think a total of only 2 bogeys and 2 triples for the card combined.
Yeah.
And that is incredible. But folks, I need you to draw your attention to the guy that's in 5th place. 1 spot off the lead group.
Goodness.
Simon Lizotte, that 13 under, that's with a bogey on hole 18. The man was 14 under through 17 holes and had a look for the 15 under, but caught a limb and went OB. That 15 under would have been better than Macbeth's 16 the prior week, in my opinion, just due to the wind and the fact that 6 holes on this course played over par.
amazing.
I'm happy that he did it just because all of a sudden Simon finds a round like that. We haven't seen him in a while.
Papa Simon, man.
You know, and he's been busy doing the thing. Maybe he's back. And if so, we're going to see him a lot more on this coverage. I promise you that.
Well, Alden with the triple still remains on our lead group, but we have a new leader with Calvin Heimberg, followed closely with none other than the man who bounced back in round 1 to shoot a 7 under, P. McBee.
He doesn't stop.
He is relentless. It's going to be an exciting finish here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. You better not miss it. Hit that bell too while you're at it.